Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 16. Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. And happy new month. I cannot believe that today is actually the very first day of December. What a year. It is only right for us to begin this new month with this delicious, yummylicious jollof rice recipe. This recipe is straightforward, very delicious, and no fail at all. It comes with a very delicious turkey recipe as well, so please be sure to stay tuned. Here are the ingredients, and I'm going to also list each and every one below in the description box, so please kindly check it out. To begin with, I am going to blend some red onions, yellow onions, and some rosemary, 2 cloves, and also some ginger or garlic, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it until they're very nice and smooth. This is going to help me season my turkey wings very well. Well, here I'm using turkey wings. Go ahead and use any protein of choice. So here in my pot, I've nicely washed and cut my turkey wings into the size that I prefer, and I'm going to just shower it with this amazing blended ingredients that I already shared and add enough salt right from the beginning. I'm going to stir it around and cover it and allow it to steam for at least 5 minutes. Do this on a low to medium heat. And back to my blended ingredient. This is the same blender bowls that I'll be using for the tomato stew base for my jollof. So I'm going to add in 1 habanero pepper and reblend everything together until they're very nice and smooth. And while doing that, I'll go ahead and also chop my fresh tomatoes, and I'm going to go ahead and chop my bell peppers as well, some onion, and I'll be roasting all these ingredients in my oven until they're very nice and soft. Okay, I'll show you the whole procedure very soon. And the bell peppers, I use the green and the yellow one. You can go ahead and use any type that you prefer. Just look at these beauties. So I'm not going to pour all the fresh ingredients on my baking paper in my baking form, because you know what, you don't want to do extra work afterwards. Okay, so crushing your baking paper before laying it in just make everything so easy. Sprinkle a little bit of olive oil and just put it in your oven at 160 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes, and you're going to come out very soft and nicely grilled. Okay, so after about 5 minutes of steaming the turkey wings on its own with no additional water, I'm now going to stir gently. Make sure I add a little bit of hot water to release that beautiful juices and stock for my stew later on. So about 15 minutes of steaming it is very nice, so tender. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out and just leave the stock behind because we need it. Please be careful not to enjoy everything. One thing is, you do not overcook it because of the process that we will be going through later. Just allow this to cool down, and while allowing to cool, we just want to go ahead and do other stuff. That is to begin our jollof base. All right, so in my pot I added good amount of olive oil, and the thing about using olive oil is you do not want the oil to overheat. It's very dangerous if you use it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add my chopped onions, fry these for about a minute, and then add my blended ingredients, which is the ginger, garlic, all the amazing seasoning with the habanero pepper right here. Just allow that to fry also for about 2 minutes, and then go in with my tomato paste. Here I used about 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. Just go ahead and make sure everything incorporates very well, and once it's done, go ahead and add a little bit of water, and it's going to help cook this tomato paste and also get rid of the sourness that comes with it. And I'm going to also add about 3 dried bay leaves here. Stir it gently together, cover it and allow it to cook for about 5 minutes. Please ensure that you are making this on a low to medium heat. Always help. If you are enjoying this recipe, please kindly give me a thumbs up, share with your friends and family as well. Okay, so about 2 minutes into it, make sure you go in and stir very well, making sure that there is nothing stuck under the bottom. It is very, very important. Okay, and just taste and go ahead and cook it for another 3 minutes. So while we're waiting for that to cook, our roasted vegetables are also ready. The one that we put in the oven, they're nice and soft, very tender, ready to be blended. So I'm going to add each and every one in the blender, add a little bit of the juices that we got from it, and then blend it until they're very nice and smooth. While I'm done, I'm going to now add everything back to the base of our jollof, and oh boy, it is so good. It is so delicious. All the beautiful color is also going to help give the jollof a better color, like a very popping, beautiful jollof color that we all know. And it's also going to add lots of flavors to this. I absolutely love this. I think it's straightforward. You do not have to cook your stew for a very long time. As soon as your fresh vegetables gets to the oven, it's also being cooked, so you do not have to spend too much time. All that you have to do, blend it as I did here, add it here, and add your seasoning of choice. Here I added just nutmeg powder, curry powder, and some all-purpose seasoning. That is it, fam. That is pretty much it. I just stir everything together and also added a bit of freshly chopped red bell peppers and some salt to taste. That is pretty much it. All that you have to do is cover it and allow this to simmer for just 5 minutes. On the other hand, I'm going to go ahead and prep for my turkey. I added in a bowl 1 tablespoon of paprika powder, half tablespoon each of all-purpose seasoning and chicken seasoning, and I also added in some pepper flakes and a little bit of olive oil. Mix everything together. And I'm going to marinate our already steamed turkey wings, and it's just going to give us lots of amazing, delicious flavor. This is one of the best ways to actually enjoy all your turkey wings this holiday season. Don't be frying always. This is a new way. I think you should try it and you are going to absolutely love it. Be generous with your marinate and make sure every turkey has a good amount on them. And once you're done, go ahead and spread it on your oven form, of course, on your baking sheet, so that you do not work 2 times. Yeah, we're not doing that at all. Spread it on it and put it in your oven at 160 degrees for another 20 minutes, and oh boy, your turkey is going to come out so delicious. Very, very, very demure. You do not have to always be frying your turkey. I honestly want to share this with you so that you try it. You are going to be blown away. Okay, so off we go in the oven. Our turkey is ready. It's now time to also wash our rice, since our base of the jollof is done. So I used 4 cups of long grain jasmine rice, and you want to go ahead and wash it very well. Wash it about 2 times until you get rid of the cloudy water, and you are going to go ahead and add it to your stew right away. Make sure all the grains of this rice are soaked into this amazing, delicious stew that is going to always come out very, very well. Okay, so once the rice goes in, this is a very important stage of every jollof recipe, to make sure you stir it very well. Stir it so that each and every rice here is well marinated with this delicious and amazing stew. It is important. In this recipe, we love to have a little bit of stock, so I'm going to add the stock that we got from steaming our turkey wings. It's going to give it so much flavor in here, and I'm going to stir it, make sure everything is very well incorporated. Now, this is the perfect time for you to taste for salt, because all the stew, all the stock and everything contain a good amount of salt. So you just want to go ahead and taste and adjust to the salt preference, to your own taste buds, okay? Once that is done, you want to go ahead and cover it and allow the rice to slowly cook on a low to medium heat for about 35 minutes. But in between, as I'm doing here, you just want to go ahead and stir it, avoiding your pot from burning. All right. And oh yes, this is jollof for you. You should be checking up on it at least every 5 to 10 minutes to make sure that everything is going on well, so well that you do not end up burning the pot and the rice itself. Okay, so yes, this is my second time of checking up on it, and after checking up on it, I realized that the jollof is slowly losing all the liquids and the stock in there. So I'm going to go ahead and help it cook very well by adding my parchment paper, and this is going to help steam the rice and cook it very well. Upon adding my parchment paper, I went ahead to also check up on it again after about 10 minutes, and it was pretty much okay. I am going to go ahead and cover it with the same parchment paper again and allow this to cook for almost about 20 minutes. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. So this is about 35 minutes of us cooking our rice, and boy, oh boy, the smokiness, the aroma is just taking over the kitchen. It's so delicious, smells so good. I'm just going to cover it for just about 2 minutes, making sure that everything simmers down, and we are ready to serve. Our turkey is also out of the oven, looking so juicy and very delicious. So all we have to do is just serve ourselves. Please, serving your food is also very important. Make sure you dish it out nicely as you see on your screens. Add a little bit of the turkey on the side. Your salad of choice. Today we went with our most famous Ghana salad. I've also shared the recipe here, okay? So if you want, please go ahead and click right here or below. Check down below, you're going to see that as well. There you have it, family. Thank you so much for watching. This holiday we're going to enjoy our jollof the proper way. Add a little bit of shit on the side to have a proper Ghanaian effect. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up and also share with your friends and family. Why? Because sharing is caring. Thanks so much for watching once again. And if you are new here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up to making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and as always, know that you're so beautiful, so beautiful, just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.